What is going on, everybody? My name is Wadi The Crypto Hunter. How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone had a blessed day so far, or night, or morning, wherever you are. So, basically, before we get into the crypto news, the charts, and all that, please make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Also, turn on the notification so whenever I come on live stream again. So, with that being said, let's take a look at the first story, which is Sex sues Binance, and we'll see here. Sorry, a little technical difficulty. So right here it says the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission is taking legal action against Binance CEO Champagne Shao, also known as CC. The SEC lawsuit claims that Binance unlawfully solicited customers from the U.S. to trade asset on unregistered platform. Also, the security regulators allege that contrary to what the defendant claimed, Binance and CEO Shao were directly involved in Binance U.S. operation. Meanwhile, the latest development comes shortly after another federal regulator, the Commodity Future Trading Commission, CFTC, also sued Binance for operating without proper registration, thereby violating the Commodity Exchange Act. Meanwhile, Binance CEO Champagne Shao stated that the company will issue statement once they see the site complaint, compliant. Amid the regulatory issue mounting against Binance, recent report are stating that the crypto exchange could see new CEO Richard Tang, who was recently appointed to overseas Binance, head of regional markets outside of the United States. We are disappointed that the SEC chose to file a complaint today seeking, among other remedies, a purported, purported emergency relief. What's going on, Tim Shea? Appreciate you being here. Welcome, welcome. So it says from the start, we have actively cooperated with the SEC investigation and have worked hard to address their concern. Most recently, we engaged in extensive good faith discussion to reach a negotiated settlement. However, with its complaint today, the SEC abandoned that process and chose to act on unilaterally and litigate. We are disheartened by that choice. They don't even need proof. Yeah, that's the thing, Tim. Like, honestly speaking, I thought ever since, Gary Gensler was sitting in the hot seat, I thought that he was gonna take a break and stop going against crypto, which he kind of did. But now he's going back at it again, obviously. So the burden of proof is on the defendant BS. Yeah. So Binance strongly denies any allegation that user asset on the Binance US platform have been at risk, emphasizing that all user asset on Binance and its affiliate platform, including Binance US, are safe and secure. The release goes on to suggest that SEC action may be driven by an attempt to assert jurisdiction control over other regulator, with investors' protection seemingly not being the segment priority. Binance believe that as a globally recognized entity, it has become an easy target caught in the middle of regulatory conflict in the US. That I could agree with. I really think he wants the spotlight before XRP wins. Yeah, that's the thing. What up? Exercise Gaming 21. 21. I gotta get used to it. 21 in the house. What's up, bro? That's exactly what I'm thinking. He's trying to see where he could bite and just be like, yeah, I chewed this person up. But there, like Binance was very clear too. I believe they put a statement over there. So stronger together, the SEC accused Binance. Okay. I'm not gonna read that. So it says this comes just over a month after Binance slammed the US crypto crackdown starting stating it was very difficult to do business in the US. After retweeting the company response to these allegations, CC was quick to join in on the community reaction, responding to Wu blockchain, stating "strong together." So that's my thing. Like, for example, I don't get why they're still going after Binance, after all. It's just all crypto. They're going after crypto in general. They don't care who it is. They don't care how long you have in the US, how long the company has been over here operating. They don't care about none of that. Their main goal is to actually get cryptocurrency out of the US, which, honestly speaking, I see it harder and harder for that to actually go through every day, especially with institutional investors that, they bought Bitcoin at all type of level, 50,000 or so, and they're not going to sell at a loss. That's just my opinion. What up, Jedi? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here, bro. So that's my take on it. Like, they could try, and they're going to continue to try onto either one, SEG actually decides to remove Gary Gensler, or two, um I don't know. Let's say that they actually come out with something and make crypto legal. That's it. I love this bloody see what a great buying opportunity. Oh, for sure. But just be careful, bro, because you could get caught. Anti Rock in the house. What's going on? Appreciate you being here. Welcome, welcome. So it says the US Security and Exchange Commission. Oh, I already read this. Why the heck did it went back up? My bad, guys. So this is another thing right here. Seg mentioned Cardano ADA as a security in the Binance lawsuit. Now they're going after Cardano. So this is what I'm seeing. Ripple, very well known, accepted in the majority of the exchange. What up, Jeremy? In the house, the crypto realist and Bengo. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you being here. So they're going after XRP. They went after Coinbase. They went after Kraken, not BitFinex, uh, Bittrex. They're going after Binance, obviously. Now they're trying to go after Cardano. So every coin that when you really think about it, it's kind of legally traded in the US, they're going afterward. Like, why? Hello, babe. Welcome, welcome. My wife in the house. So it's just crazy to me how they keep on targeting, companies that have been building for a while. You know, why having okay, so they did go after the Quan, but it took them a minute to actually go after them. And now, which is another news I'm gonna talk about, the Quan made bail in Montenegro after supposedly he was denied bail. So he probably just said, you know what? I'll pay you guys a little extra. And then from there, we're going to see, where it goes. And they accepted it, which that's the part that sucks the most. So it says the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission, SEC, recently filed charges against Binance for facilitating the trade of unregistered security on its platform. However, what particularly captured the attention of the XRP community is the SEC decision to label Cardano, ADA, and unregistered security in the lawsuit. The watchdog alleges that Binance facilitated trading for unregistered securities such as BNB, BUSD, SOL, which is Solana, ADA, Cardano, and Phil, which is actually Filecoin, among others. Um, Couple new ones in the bunch. Cardano finally takes one for the team. Bill Morgan, an Australian-based XRP attorney, remarks speaking on Cardano presence in the list. Says couple of new well, that's the same thing I just read. So it says taking a page from Cardano founder Charles Hawkinson back. Morgan sarcastically called the recent development a regulatory conspiracy. He also called attention to the fact the agency labeled Algorand, which they also went after Algorand, a security for the second time, further claiming that Ethereum has continued to enjoy its free pass. Um, Hawkinson conspiracy theory remarks. Hawkinson argued last October that the XRP community believed that the US SEC colluded with Ethereum insiders to go after Ripple is a grand conspiracy. The IHawk chief this bel- believes this belief held by some XRP community members is false. Following criticism from XRP community, Hawkinson stood by his comments, stressing that it is not true that the SEC and Ethereum insiders are colluding to go after Ripple and XRP. Done and no one else, Hawkinson backed his statement by pointing out that the regulatory watchdog has gone after other crypto focused entities. These remarks caused a rift between the XRP community and Hawkinson, who originally supported Ripple in the SEC lawsuit. Amid disappointment, okay, so all this is just nonsense. Sorry. But long story short, what I'm seeing here is that they're going pretty much after the tokens that are actually allowed to be traded in the United States. And I don't know how I feel about that. But while the US continue to make itself and sink itself lower and lower and lower again, El Salvador is making moves with Bitcoin. So El Salvador and Tether work together to create Volcano Energy Bitcoin Mining Center, which is said to be the biggest mining farm that's going to exist. So it says El Salvador is embarking on an initiative to establish a renewable energy power generation park in the Metapan area, aiming to become a center in the global Bitcoin mining industry. Tether has announced its participation as an equity investor and advisor, highlighting the significance of his renewable energy project. El Salvador aiming to transform Bitcoin mining. El Salvador is capitalizing on its abundant natural resources to launch a revolutionary endeavor called Volcano Energy. In a press release, the country outlined its objective to position itself as a major global player in Bitcoin mining, while stimulously prompting energy competitiveness, diversification, and geographic expansion for the Bitcoin network. By adopting a debt free approach, El Salvador plans to construct a 241 MW renewable power generation park in the Metapan region, combining solar and wind project. The chosen site in El Chiste, Hamlet Metapan offer exceptional solar and wind energy yields, making it an ideal location for the project. The park will have a capacity of 169 MW. I don't know what the MW stand for, of photovoltaic solar energy, 72 MW of wind energy. This initiative is expected to achieve an initial computational power exceeding 1.3 ethahash, marking a significant milestone for both El Salvador and Bitcoin industry. So, with that being said, I'm not going to go through the whole article. You guys could tell Salvador is still making moves, like I said earlier. And, it would be funny if actually El Salvador finishes mining whatever is left of Bitcoin. Because with that mining power and capability is very well possible. Okay, now this is the drama of the day, other than CZ and Binance. Terra co-founder Don Juan granted bail following Montenegro ruling. So it says, according to an official release from the Basic Core, Podgorica, an appeal against an earlier bail agreement by state prosecutor office was cast aside, allowing Do Kwon and Terraform Lab chief financial officer Hang Chang Jung to await further legal proceeding under house arrest in the country. I seriously think that's the worst idea, but we'll hear in the news later on. The court reinstated the bail term initially set during a hearing on May 12, requiring both individuals to pay 400,000 euros, $436,000 each to secure their release from custody. Kwan and Chang Yun are now subject to strict bail condition and cannot leave Chang Yun legal residence in Montenegro. What up, Seiko Hun? Welcome, bro. Appreciate you being here. So it says to secure their bail, Quan and Chang Yun provided personal and financial information to the local authority, including evidence such as a sales contract and property registration for an apartment parking space and basement owned by Chang Yun. Quan also submitted an invoice for a vehicle and bank account statement. The bail amount was set deliberately high to discourage the defendant from attempting to flee the country. What up, GS? Welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here. So, all right. So, let me just speak over here about this part that they gave the financial information, local authority, blah, 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 blah. My question is, have they ever heard of crypto? Because obviously they could do whatever transaction off the record unless they got their crypto wallet because the blockchain doesn't lie. But with that being said, they could just pay in crypto and still get away. Just saying. So I don't agree with that at all. I think he should stay in prison. And if not, then the US should have done whatever necessary to actually extradite Do Kwon to the US. GN ladies, Pasmina, good seeing you. Thank you, Bengo. Appreciate you being here. Good to see you here too. Have a good night. So that is the story that's going on there, obviously. So let me see right here. South Korea U.S. authorities see Kwon. Okay, so it says Do Kwon, the co-founder of Terra Labs and former leader of the Terra Luna cryptocurrency project, had been sought by law enforcement agency based on an Interpol red notice issue at the request of South Korean authority who had charged him with fraud. Additionally, Kwon is wanted in the U.S., where prosecutors have accused him for various offenses, including fraud, security law violation in relation to the collapse of the Terra stablecoin and Luna cryptocurrency. Throughout the legal proceeding, Kwon has steadfastly denied all allegation against him while admitting to mistake in the management of the Terra Luna project. He maintains that there was never any intention to deceive investor. The upcoming trial proceeding will play a crucial role in determining the future course of action for Kwan and Chang Yung and the potential consequences of their alleged involvement in fraudulent activities. So, this is my thing. If he never had any intention, which I'm not saying he did, but if he never did, then why was it that in a lot of interview he was being so cynical about everything that he was doing, talking about some projects have a kill switch and blah 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 blah, which me personally I feel like that's what happened here, and that's how Terra ended up wherever it ended. There's also um rumors, that I had the news. I was gonna make a video on it, but then I saw, everybody else already made a video, so I was like, ain't no point of me making one. But they're trying to repack USTC, and they're trying to get Luna at least to $1, the Luna Classic. So the biggest question is, where does the other Luna stand? Or how high would that one go? Charles Hawkinson had pointed out the BlackRock played him. Well, when was that? Yes, I haven't seen that actually. Okay. Let me see what's here. Yeah, this is the same one. There was another one that I did wanted to read, but I'm guessing I'm just gonna skip it for today. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. Now let me get into the Bitcoin chart, which I could proudly say I was saying for a minute, 25K incoming, 25K incoming, right? And it still hasn't touched my spot just yet. Okay, that didn't sound right. But it still hasn't touched the spot just yet, which is about 25 100. Once we break through that level, then I think there's going to be more blood in the market, but we'll wait and see because if it actually holds up here, let me put yeah, if I highly doubt it's going to hold up, but it looks like it's ready for a bit more of a drop, but it could also just do this. It found support right here from what it looks like 25 461, and it could start coming back up slowly, probably touch 26 400 or so, and then start going back down, or touch 26 400 and continue moving upward. Now, I get it, people. I usually say that trading is 50-50 chance because it is the truth. At least technical analysis is. And the funny thing is that once upon a time, I used to think, well, why? What are the other traders doing that I'm not doing? Right. And funny enough, the classes I took trying to see if it's something that I'm missing and seeing other people trade, they're doing the same exact crap that I'm doing. Majority of the time, all they're using is support and resistance. And then they use the Fibonacci retracement, which is to the 618, the golden pocket. And then from there, when the coin reaches the golden pocket, usually it retraces. So there is no big deal. It was right after the Luna crash. Oh, I didn't know that, GS. They did a big buy and purposely crashed USDT. Mainstream media calls it conspiracy theory. Well, right about now, everything in the world is a freaking conspiracy, right? Like literally speaking. Because right now, we don't know what exactly they're trying to do with everything else that's going on. And here, guys, in the 1 day chart, like I said, two things right now holding Bitcoin from going further down is the resistance right there and the moving average right there. But can it bounce off from that moving average is the biggest question. And we are in the middle of my stream. So let me speak about my sponsors real quick. One of them everyone knows, which is MMAI. And what they're working on is a whole bunch of things, literally a whole bunch. Metaverse, wallet, um, wait, let me fix myself here. Sorry, I gotta fix the mouse a certain way. The metaverse, the wallet, the NFTs, their own blockchain, they're working on a token. So all this, you could go to MMAIpure.com and check out everything they're working out on the game, which the part that kind of keeps me um impatient, it's more the fact that the wallet is going to be a cold storage. So I am waiting for that like crazy. Cash Cats in the house. What's going on? Appreciate you being here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, MMAIpure.com. If you want to go get more information, go over there. And here they have their YouTube channel, their Telegram, and their Twitter. If you want to ask any question, make sure you're there. The other sponsor of the channel is actually TRL Token, the Rug Lounge, and they have been doing surprisingly well. Like, they still don't have their utility going yet. But one thing I could say about this chart is that it has been going up like crazy ever since it was launched. And well, this is the first time I actually see a red candle. But look, from here, and it's like 4 months old, about 4 to 5 months old, all the way to where it's at right now. So obviously, some people is gonna take profit, which that shows that that's what happened there. I'm gonna take a look at the website real quick. This is the MMAR chart. Let me see. Gonna be lurking a while. All right, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. Cash Cats. Cash Cats. Steve the Canadian in the house. What's going on, Steve? Welcome, welcome. So, MMAI chart, even though Bitcoin has been dumping, is still pretty stable, in my opinion. Let me put the 4 hour chart. Yeah, it broke past this level. There was this huge green candle, and then it started going back down. But look at the good thing about it. It started consolidating sideways nicely between the range of 29 to 35. Is I mean, obviously anything could happen if Bitcoin crash even further. Then there's a chance that it might even go even further. 21 says TRL looks good to me. Yeah, man. I mean, honestly speaking, it has been holding up pretty nicely. The community is nice, and the developer is nice too. Was just laying in a thunderstorm. Got a nice light show. Okay, Steve. So you're telling me you was just laying there, like in the middle of the thunderstorm, just staring at the sky. Wow, look how beautiful the flashes are. All right, so let me go here. Let me lower this and go to TRL token. Yep, that's the first red candle I seen, which makes me wonder what's gonna happen next. But usually when they have a red candle, usually picks back up. So I'm not too concerned about it. Obviously, anything I say is not financial advice. Make sure you do your own research before jumping into anything. Okay. Yeah. But it did a nice 794% last time I measured it. And now it looks like It's done way more than that. Crap. See, this is why I don't like doing measurements on live stream because I can't really get it at times. Oh well. So it says laying in the bed of my truck, looking up, yeah, sunglasses and sun rays didn't hit my eye, connecting with the real life, my man. And it was hot as hell here today, so that helped. Okay, well, as long as you stood away from hugging trees, Steve, literally. Let me see. So that's pretty much what I got over there as far as what's going on with TRL token. Let me also um unless you guys got any chart that you want me to look into. Oh, this was the other article that I was going to look into. So it said the second crypto regulation, why the delay in rulemaking? I held the metal pole in the air, but nothing. Steve, you're gonna come out looking like static shock, bro. The U.S. Security and Exchange Commission said is yet to issue a straightforward step to clear out on the ongoing frenzy about cryptocurrency regulation. The regulatory body appears to be taking its time to establish clearer laws, with many enthusiasts expressing concern that rulemaking could take years. Gary Gensler, the SEC chair, is at the center of the uncertainty, providing clear guidelines to regulate crypto. He has spoken his mind several times, articulating viewpoint criticized by the crypto community. The current confusion raises the question: are the SEC and its chair seriously considering proposing definite laws in the future? Come in and register. Would like to. You're not allowed. Oh, that's funny. So this person says, Mount Janet, SEC, come in and register. CB, would like to register. SEC, you're not allowed. CB, why not? SEC, the rules are clear. CB, the rules don't make sense. I'm guessing SEC and Coinbase. SEC, the rules are the rules. Coinbase, can this be adapted? SEC, yes, but we don't like your industry. Coinbase, you adapted, you adapt the rules. And I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but that's actually funny. Coinbase asked for new digital asset rule. On April 24, Coinbase filed a lawsuit against the SEC to respond definitely to exchange petition for new digital asset rule establishment. On May 16, the SEC formally responded that rulemaking could take years. Further, they emphasized that enforcement action would not stop the regular the regulator argued that it faced no obligation to meet the Coinbase requirement in its petition, saying that the reform were complex and cannot be achieved quickly. Hence, they called for Coinbase petition to be denied. Paul Gregwall, the Coinbase chief legal officer, responded to the regulator on Twitter, saying this filing might be the first time the SEC gave views on creating rules for crypto industry. The SEC told the court that rulemaking may take years and they're in no rush. 3-7. The SEC acknowledged that it will continue to use enforcement action as a substitute for rulemaking for the foreseeable future, but not to worry, those enforcement action may eventually inform not yet planned remaking, and it's at 47. Greg will further argue that the response reinforced the industry demand for more clarity on digital asset rules. He added that what the SEC consider to be within or without their jurisdiction still needs to be clarified and could continue changing its mind with time. Grewal highlighted that the SEC said public statement by Gensler should not be considered formal guidance from the SEC, and the public should not rely on them. Gensler criticized for crypto regulation approach. In February 2023, Gary Gensler, the SEC chair, suggested that all crypto apart from Bitcoin were security. However, as many crypto lawyers pointed out, Gensler does not determine the law and its application. His input does matter, but the core is mandated to determine the law. Friendly reminder that Gensler opinions on what is or isn't a security are not legal dis, dispositive. In the country, judges, non-sec chairs ultimately determine what the law means and how it applies. Doesn't mean his thoughts are irrelevant, they're just not dispositive. On April 19, during a Financial Service Committee hearing, Gensler was questioned by Majority Whip Tom Emmer, MN06, regarding the SEC regulation by enforcement agenda. According to Emmer, Gensler is incompetent and was inappropriately regulating the crypto industry by making public statement. Tom. Oh, I remember that guy. He actually did hit Gensler pretty hard with the questioning too. Is an Gary Gensler is an incompetent cop on the beat. He actively putting everyday American in harm's way and pushing American firms into the hands of the Chinese Community Party, which it's obvious with America taking out cryptocurrency from the US. Now, China actually approves cryptocurrency. So, what are the odds? Emmer added that the SEC chair often contradicts himself, bringing more chaos to the crypto space. As a result, crypto firms were moving abroad due to the hostile regulatory environment. Um, in his testimony, Gensler highlighted that the goal is to protect our client, U.S. investor. All right, so this got something very, very different to do. So I'll leave it there. And basically, that's just the whole crap show that's going on with cryptocurrency. Still, I thought everything was done and over with. I thought that after Gary got a couple of ear pulling, he was just gonna come down and let it be. But he decided to go after Binance. Now, my theory is that the reason that they're going after crypto is because it's not convenient for them, obviously, if they're bringing out their CBDC, which they want that to be the people's money instead of being cryptocurrency. But then my question is this one: how is you controlling everyone's money? You know, you being able to deny or approve transactions is actually a good thing for any American citizen, which that's the thing that people got to think about. How is the invasion of privacy any good for um, the American citizen and even the residents? As long as you live in America, tell me, how is all that okay when this is supposed to be the land of the free and freedom of everything, right? Side just shot themselves in the foot going after CZ. His lawyer will kick their. Oh no! See that's yes. I'm glad that you actually touched on that, bro. Because if Coinbase is able to sue the SEC and they got deep pockets, if XRP is able to go toe to toe or head to head with the SEC, and they got good pockets. Imagine CC, like homeboy. Well, I know it's not him directly, but his exchange makes more than $8 billion, more than $8 billion, 24 hours. So that's probably gonna be like a walk in the park for them, especially if he could prove and show that everything he has been doing is um how you say it? It's by the rules and being compliant. If he's able to prove all of that, then that's it. The sec pretty much is gonna be done. See, they had a problem with global Binance being out here. And what did CZ do? CZ decided, well, then we're going to make Binance US. Binance US comes in, everything is all good. And now, all of a sudden, is a big issue. Let me see right here. Oh, there is one coin that I wanted to talk about because, hold on. Obviously, none of it is financial advice, but I don't know if you guys heard of Ordinals. All that is part of the BRC 20, which Ordi or Ordinal has a platform which is going to be basically the open sea for BRC 20 tokens. Now, the reason why I say keep an eye on this token is because it only has 21 million supply. And the like three to 4 days ago, I saw ordinals shoot up from 8 something all the way to 17. And now obviously it's at $7. But even better, I don't think that the bigger exchange has adopted them just yet, meaning Binance and Coinbase. Binance being investigated regardless of how flimsy the accusations and a good look for crypto. Well, that's the thing, Jedi. Like their main objective, from like I told you, is to ban crypto, right? Get crypto out of here, and for people, or actually the way I see it, for people to actually start focusing back on the stock market. Because, like for example, for a long time, I've been asking myself, well, why don't they allow cryptocurrency in New York? I came to the conclusion, my own conclusion, easy. It is not convenient for them because Wall Street is right here. The NASDAQ, all that is right here in New York. So if majority of the people, which is even funny because even NASDAQ, I don't know if you guys remember a while back, NASDAQ is going to have its own cryptocurrency wallet, custody wallet. So I know eventually they're gonna start actually accepting that themselves. So, but yeah, I just feel that if Binance goes down, then I'm not gonna lie. Then I have a reason to say reconsider where you're putting your investment. So look, guys, KuCoin has it, Crypto.com has it, Coinbase, Binance hasn't put it out yet. But eventually, I feel like if they start building enough volume, they're gonna put it out there too. And this is the cryptocurrency ordinals. Let me go check real quick. They usually have an about page. That's the overview. Okay, here we go. So the live ordinal price today is 770 with 24-hour trading volume of $40,681,254. We update our OD, okay? If you'd like to know where to buy ordinals at the current rate, the top cryptocurrency exchange or tradition ordinal stocks are currently OKX, BTCX, Bybit, BingX, and bigger. Find a list of our crypto exchange, blah, blah, blah. The total amount of Bitcoin is 21 million, and one can subdivide into 100 million Satoshi. Is SAT, the smallest unit of Bitcoin, and there are 21 trillion Satoshi in total. Here we must first understand the inscription, which is created by writing content to Satoshi using the Ordinals protocol. The encryption does not need to use a separate token, sidechain, or change Bitcoin. What the Ordinals protocol does is to write information to each Satoshi, such as text, picture, audio, and video, etc. Due to the size limit of the Bitcoin block, the main information for inscribe, that is mint, is mainly text and picture in the form of NFT and token. Here are some other articles that may be interested. Okay, but it told me, kind of told me what his ordinal is about, but it didn't tell me jack at the same time. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is if you go here, you're gonna find out a little bit more. But the ordinals website, I had it up and I actually took it down. You can also use this wallet and marketplace, Unisat, and you could buy ordinals over here. They're basically like NFT, just on the BRC20 side, which is on the Bitcoin blockchain. Some of you might want to even take advantage because sometimes they put, like successful projects that or projects that are going to be successful, and there's a guy that literally made, what was it, like 35 BTC on one of the ordinals that he bought, and it was actually all he had to pay was the gas fee. Once he paid the gas fee, then he just waited. He got his tokens. Once he got his tokens, then from there it went to, price movement. The price went up pretty high. When he sold, he had 35 BTC, which is not a bad trade if you ask me. So obviously do your own research on this. I'm just doing my job, putting it out here for you guys to see. And just like even on the Ethereum, not everything that you're gonna see on here is actually worth getting. So be careful what you get. Um, and with that being said, guys, I think I'm pretty much done. Unless you guys want to talk about anything else or want me to look at any chart or anything in particular. And Pepe is deeping down further into the water, which is something that doesn't surprise me because I kind of call it myself. Because one thing you learn over here is once a meme coin hype dies out, once the volume on the market starts dying out, then that's actually pretty tough for the actual project. People don't want to hear that, but is the actual truth. Yeah. Now, am I saying that the project is totally dead? No, I think Pepe could come back eventually. When would it come back? That's the biggest question. And now, if the market continues dumping on us, then yeah, makes that question even more questionable. On the 4 hour chart, see what I was hoping when it was in this range, consolidating like this, I was actually hoping that out of nowhere it was going to start breaking up towards the upside. But it didn't do that. It actually did the total opposite. And it looks like this just started the downtrend. So just be careful. Big watch dude in the house. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you being here. I mean, according to the RSI here, is way too oversold, so we should be seeing a bit of a relief rally. But according to the MACD over here, the way is open and the strength that it has is showing. I don't think it's gonna go up much, unless obviously somebody else says something else. And I even mentioned this last time that I didn't like the fact how it was going down here like this. And this indicator is called super trend. And I didn't like how that indicator was actually going more towards the downside. Because usually what it does, and I wish I actually had another chart so you guys could see the indicator when it decides to go down like that, it really goes down. Steve Big Watch. My last three buy H bar, snack, and Trumpino. MEXC Digit Play. Okay, okay. I'll check out snack and Trumpino. Uh, I'll take a look at it. Hey Wadi, I feel like both XRP and MMAI are sheltered from this Binance mess. What do you think? Well, as far as the Binance mess, bro, I think it's just bogus accusation, but only time will tell. Daniel, get in the house. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you being here. Oh, hey, Big Watch, Lazy Jedi. Oh, hey, Daniel. So, but yeah, you're right. MMAI is holding on pretty nicely, and XRP went back to the 50 range last I checked. Luna is taking a dump, but that doesn't surprise me because usually what they do is um they hype it up a bit because of all the what you call it the upgrade that they're doing, but then it goes right back down. What I did said is that MMAI is actually just going sideways. Probably going to be ranging between 29 and 35 unless some major news happen and pushes the price back up, or the market decides to dump some more and then the price comes back down. Either way, it's still good. As far as, oh shoot, look at Mung. Mung is still taking a dump. He's hey DG, I'm going to hit you with the same question tomorrow morning. Um, Let me actually take a look at XRP. Where is it at right now? Because last time I checked, XRP was actually around 50 area. Somo Foot in the house. What's going on, Somo? Appreciate you being here, bro. That scary chart. Where is the pullback? Hey, man. All I gotta say is these meme coins are scary. Literally. The other one that I saw going down too was what you call it, the RFD. See, Ripple went back down to the 50 area, but it still has a chance to recover according to what I'm seeing here. Except for the star chart side, and that's telling me most likely it might drop a little bit more. Let me look at the 4-hour chart. Yeah, the 4-hour chart is no good. So XRP might continue to drop. And let me check the last one. Daniel said RFD is done. When you get this lovely message, yeah, for sure, bro. Well, yeah, I think it dipped down to 49 earlier, but on the way back up, I think it's protected from any Binance fallout. So basically, the other thing about XRP, the reason why I think it's gonna bounce back up eventually. I'm not saying tomorrow, but everyone is actually thinking that the ruling is getting closer and closer, and that the ruling is actually going to be in favor of XRP. So the belief is, or the rumor is, that that's why there's whales accumulating again. Oh, damn. Talk about beautiful waterfall. Yeah. Well, so much for the hype. Someone sound bullish as fuck in this bear market, especially with it's finally being XRP time to shine. XRP army, the way, bro. Who I was speaking to, I was saying that I believe that XRP could go back to its old time high, or could go back to $5 max or minimum 10, and then from there probably take off again. All we need is just that, for the case to be over, for them to prove themselves. And I actually believe that that might even be the reason why a bull market will start before expectation. But that's just my opinion. Oh, Daniel was saying XRP will outrun the market by the end of the month. But like I said, we'll see. I think the day is June 13, around June 13, June 15. XRP will hit 3 as soon as the case ends. And I believe so too. That's what I was saying, Daniel. What a coincidence that all these coins actually started going down. I mean, that the SEC started going after crypto right when they're trying to push CBDC, or the Fed Now program. Oh, you know what? There's actually one thing that I did want to talk about, but I think I'm just gonna make a video out of it. So, if you guys checked out the beginning of my yeah, I'll just do right here. The beginning of my YouTube channel, I spoke about INX. Come on. About my boy CZ doing gangs out here. Yeah, man. I already spoke about CZ, Daniel. And we were saying that basically CC would make the SEC eat dirt, especially with the amount of power, that money power he has. Darn it. All right, so I'm gonna do a video over it because On the platform INX1, there's a couple of new security coming out, and I see that they actually have potential. Now, if you don't know what INX is a security token which is approved by the SEC, regulatory and everything. And when I bought into the pre-sale, it was about 90 cents, but then it went as far as $3 and some change. Now it's back down to 30 something cents. Also, think it's ironic that the SEC decides to drop Binance lawsuit right before him and emails drop. Think they're trying to redirect attention. Of course, you know, that's so right now, from what I'm seeing, their job is to keep people out of crypto. So the hopes of everyone else is, you know, being little by little demolished because of the fact that the SEC keeps going after crypto. But yeah, that could be one of the major reasons. Things so Daniel is that the high end it will take a while to climb $3 through. I didn't factor in that. I mean dumb. Nah, Jedi, you know what it is, bro? The XRP army is a pretty freaking strong army, bro. And we were able to prove that because actually I'm a big XRP fan. We were able to prove that when they hit them with a lawsuit and the token was going to the ground, and then all of a sudden the XRP community just decided to unite and they pushed the token all the way to, I believe it was $1.70, regardless of the lawsuit. So I think everyone is just waiting for that lawsuit to be finished. Um, See it this way: probably Coinbase will relist it. Other exchanges that delisted them is going to relist them. All that has potential, bro. CZ will make them look stupid, just like Ripple and Coinbase is doing. Facts. Remember, SIP is not listed on any tier one in the US. Yeah, Daniel, that's what I was just saying, bro. So when XRP get relisted, like let's say for example, they make it to $1 before all the listing, and this is just my opinion. Then, um, that could actually take XRP above the $3 once every other exchange start listing. And the reason why I believe that it might even take it above $5 is because everyone is going to probably even invest more with more confidence. Coochie boy in the house. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you being here. Coochie boy says, can't wait until CC explain the wash trading. Well, we'll see, bro. We'll see. I mean, let's be realistic. You know, everyone plays dirty in crypto. I don't know a single person yet, especially an exchange owner, that hasn't done something crazy. When XRP hits 600, that is when you will witness all the melted faces, and that is also when they will try to shake you out your bag. Manipulation and distraction are where they get you. Yeah, and that's exactly the way it works almost. So basically, let me at least put a chart over here. Makes it look like I'm talking about crypto. um, which we are talking about crypto, just different. So basically, their strategy is always that one, shaking people out. And by any chance, did you see the article about XRP was designed to actually hit 10K per coin? I was in XRP a while back. I made a simple profit on it. Winning lawsuit would be huge, but how long will it take to get to $3? And how many people will take profit keeping the price low? No, you're right, Jedi. A lot of people will take the profit, but I feel that with everyone that's backing XRP, bro, and when I mean everyone, I'm talking about huge banks all over the world. With them backing XRP, I think a dip is gonna be in like ASAP. If the SEC had any evidence, they would have dropped the lawsuit long ago. I believe so too, Tim. So I don't think CZ is that, I don't even think CZ is dumb at all. Like, speaking from the way he has handled every single thing, I don't think he'll do something like that. But if there is somebody out there within Binance that it is doing that and they actually managed to prove it, guess what? CZ is still clean. She is about 17 counts, bro. Which that's another possibility though. I don't buy the timing. Yeah, I believe the Hinman file was supposed to be released and everything else, which actually the Hinman file, if I remember correctly, it clearly stated that XRP it's not a security. There are so many unknown with XRP. Just wait and see how many people done some of their project that aren't going anywhere for XRP. The early sellers will also buy back into. Look, big watch. My opinion. Like for example, when I saw XRP was at 10 cents. What I regret is the fact that I didn't bought at those prices, knowing that XRP was actually as high as $3.80. I'm buying two more bags of XRP quick, flipping, selling at 150, then three. I jing a huge long term bag, 10%. I would working at nice. Yeah, system like a fox. He has deep pockets, like is biting off more than they want to chew. Facts, Jedi. And I believe so too, Tim. But really think about it, Well, I'm actually forbidden from saying certain things on YouTube because then they will literally block your channel. But think throughout history. Think about all these agencies and really which one is clean. And Jan, how does that work? Oh man, that's funny. Only Daniel can answer that because I didn't understand the term. Jedi said forbidden sounds sexy. Nah, bro, too much at risk on my end. Unless I'm really pissed off, then I just throw a tantrum and that's it. And then I could use that, sorry, not sorry, but I was in a real bad mood, had a shitty day. Can be shade, but there's a second are once closing the steel door behind you and asking the question. This is what frustrates me about the tobacco. Congress just sit back and lets them do whatever the hell they want to do. Okay, big watch. I'm gonna mention another agency that kind of doesn't make sense to me, and I'm pretty sure everyone is familiar with it. IRS. Uh, it's all good, Kitty boy. I feel I need to see it to believe it, and yeah, no, but like I said, like the possibility, maybe, but I don't think CZ is actually that dumb, literally speaking. For real. But guys, it has been a total pleasure. I actually stood 20 something minutes longer. You know what? I'll wait at least to make it to an hour and 30 minutes since I don't stream on Tuesday and Thursday anymore. But I've really been considering probably make more videos or streaming a little longer than just 1 hour. But at the end of the day, the live stream, um, people just watch it majority of the time afterwards. But we'll see. Meaning it really doesn't count as much as when I'm doing videos. But it counts for me because at least you guys are here and you interact with each other and with me, which being a startup on YouTube, that was the hardest part. You felt like you was talking to yourself or talking to a wall, which either way sends you to the cuckoo house. But then again, yeah, I am hungry too. This is around the time I get like this starvedness, like I don't know where. So I'm gonna end it here, guys. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Um, let me see, because I did mention I want to do a giveaway, and if this goes through what I'm working on, then most likely, probably, I'll do it this Friday. And if not, most likely next Friday. It's okay. Well, no matter what, I'll be here for you. I appreciate it, Steve. Appreciate you, bro. So, with that being said, guys, have a good night. Have a blessed night. Enjoy yourself. Try not to pay too much attention to crypto news because, like I said, everything is to discourage everyone. And hold on tight because when a bull market starts, that's when there's gonna be a lot of happy people, literally speaking. Have a blessed one, everyone.